friends, welcome back to Campbell's Corner. If you're new, my name is Campbell and this is my corner of the internet where I talk about all of my favorite things, so thank you for being here. I am super excited about this week's video because we are diving into 5 of my biggest hobbies. I've compiled a series of 5 days, each of which I work on or talk about or show you one of my biggest hobbies. So just so you're aware, my top 5 hobbies as of now, I'm open to suggestions if you have any. Number 1 is music. It's always gonna be music. My bachelor's is in music therapy, my master's is in music business. I love all things music therapy. I love all things music industry. I love analyzing, listening to, making, creating music. I love learning new instruments. So that's gonna be one of the nights. I also love, similar to songwriting, because I am a songwriter, my second biggest hobby is writing, journaling, junk journaling, scrapbooking. This channel, in a sense, is my digital scrapbook. So this week I'm gonna dive into my own junk journaling and my tangible scrapbook. I saw an ad on Facebook for a junk journal night at a local bookstore. I've actually been wanting to go to this bookstore, so I was really excited to see that they were hosting it. And it's essentially a junk journaling class, so they're gonna teach you how to do it. I have already been junk journaling / scrapbooking for a year, and I'm already started on my second one. So I kind of have an idea of what my own style is, but I am so excited. I cannot wait to see what comes out of this like little class that I'm going to. My next biggest hobby, and arguably the most important one in the world today, is advocating for human rights and staying informed and educated on what's going on in the United States and the whole entire world. It is no secret that the United States is a shit show right now. And I'm ashamed to be an American right now because I did not vote for this. Regardless of if you're directly affected by this administration, which everyone is, you should still be fighting for basic human rights. And at this point, it's not political, it's just basic human rights. So I have found a local peaceful protest that I plan on attending within the next couple weeks. And this week we are going to make a poster to take to that. And I did go to one No King's Day parade a couple months ago, but this upcoming one, which is anti-ICE, is one that I'm going to alone. And I will be meeting up with people who are organizing the peaceful protest, but I'm not going with someone that I know personally. So I'm a little nervous about it. I think it's important for us to share our voice no matter how small. So that's our next one. My 4th biggest hobby is reading books and buying books, if we're being honest. I love taking book notes and like really diving into good stories. In case you're wondering, my favorite book of all time is Red, White, and Royal Blue. And they're actually in the process of filming the sequel right now, which they're calling Red, White, and Royal Wedding. So if you also love it, like, please, can we geek out together? I need someone to talk about this. Like, I don't have any friends close to me that also understand my love of that story, my love of those characters. But as I've slowly kind of gained some more free time post-grad, I have been building my book collection, but I also had an Amazon gift card, which I'm trying not to support Amazon as much, but I am using the gift cards that I got for Christmas, or I've just kind of gotten throughout the last couple months, and I used it to buy a new bookshelf. This one is spiral, so it does a complete 360. It's like on a Lazy Susan, and that's actually supposed to come today. So I'm really excited about that. We're gonna put that together. I'm gonna show you my book collection, show you my new books. And then my 5th hobby is actually a new hobby. I ordered a polymer clay set because I really want to get into making polymer clay magnets. I have a whole Pinterest board that I'm happily going to share with you, and we're gonna make clay magnets together. I have never done this before, so I'm very excited. My goal is to like decorate my whole fridge because I like putting pictures and cards and fun memories up on my fridge, and I'm out of magnets, so this is the perfect opportunity for me to make some. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I'm really excited for this vlog. I have been kind of working pretty hard on it. 2026 is for taking my hobby seriously, and I'm really trying to do that this year. And I'm just really excited for what I have planned for this channel, and thank you for being here. So yeah, let's go on to the video. Okay, hello guys. I just got back from babysitting and my bookshelf came. Oh, I almost just tripped. I am so excited about this thing. I cannot even tell you how excited I am. I have like an hour and a half before I need to leave again, so I have to do this kind of quick. We're gonna see how quickly I can get this built. But I also want to do a book haul because I recently went home and brought a couple old books back. I also bought 9 books the other day because my public library hosted a big book sale, and so all paperbacks were $1 and all hardbacks were $2. I ended up with 9 books because I paid $9. So let me kind of give you a book haul and then we'll get into this building the bookshelf. First things first, I brought the whole Hunger Games series. I was obsessed with the Hunger Games. Honestly, I think my earliest fangirl days were of the Hunger Games. Like, I loved Josh Hutcherson, I loved Peeta Mellark. I brought those because I just want to have them, and I haven't read of Songbirds and Snakes or any of the like prequels or sequels, so I want to reread that series before I read that prequels and sequels. But I also brought 1984 by George Orwell because that's an important read. And then I also brought back Untamed by Glennon Doyle because I don't remember if I liked this. I started it, but I didn't get very far. And usually when I like a book, I blow through it. So I'm gonna try it again, see how I feel. Then the 9 books that I got in the book sale. We'll start with my favorites. Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I'm reading this on my Kindle and I love it. I'm really happy to have the like physical copy of it. I also got Master Your Emotions, which honestly, I don't know a bunch about this one, but I've heard about it. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's not that long. And then I got A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. And this seems like a brand new copy, so I'm kind of surprised it was part of the book sale. Moving on, oh, my last favorite. I also got A Court of Mist and Fury. I have not read the ACOTAR series. I have the first book, and honestly, I could barely get through the first few chapters. I just didn't feel like I could pass up a $1 version of this book, you know? So we'll see. I am not a fan of fantasy, but I'm hopefully gonna get into it. And then I got Kill Shot by Vince Flynn. I love any thriller, true crime, mystery, so I also have heard a lot of good things about Vince Flynn, so we're gonna try this one out. And then I got Hotel Nantucket by Ellen Hildebrand. Never read anything by her, very excited about it. Next one, In the Country of Women by Susan Straight. This one just kept on calling to me. And I'm always open to reading a book that's celebrating women. And then the last 2 I just got because they were pretty, I'm sorry. I got 2 Nicholas Sparks books, The Wedding and The Best of Me. I just love anything that's like gold or silver. These were just so pretty, I couldn't help it. So that's my book haul. Okay, I've got a Diet Coke and a dream of building this bookshelf. Will you get off so I can open it and then you can have a box? Thank you. All right, let's try her out. Okay. Oh, I love the color of this. You okay? I'm assuming that's the bottom. It is, duh. Oh, sorry. All of this is numbered. Yay! Thank you. So, is there no, oh, okay. I thought there were no directions. This doesn't look too hard, does it? Recommend 2 adults to complete. I did it in the wrong one. Okay. All right, here it is. I finished it. It is now 5:40, so it took me about an hour and a half. It's a little bit wobbly, but I think once there's the weight of the books on the top, I think it'll be okay. I love it because it has these little things on the side so I can display books. I need to like take off all the little stickers so you can't see them, but it looks so good. I'm so excited. And I'm glad I went with the brown because it matches all the brown here. I actually have my junk journal night tonight, so I'm gonna put this to the side until I get back. All right, here are most of my books and a couple of other little things that I want to put on there. All of my journals are already down here and my songwriting book that I annotate on. I also think that I want this in my room. I read the most either on the couch over here or on my bed. Here's my vision. I kind of want to move all of Clyde's stuff over here. Sorry if that made you dizzy. He already has his food and water. I have an extra water bowl out because I was scared that the power was gonna go out and that was gonna stop. Here we are, I've cleared it out. This cord is just gonna have to show because it's for my TV. Now this is what it looks like over here. It's not gonna stay this way. I don't like how crowded it is, but I'm desperate to put up this bookshelf right here. Tell me that is not fantastic. You just need enough room to be able to turn it. I'm putting this lazy Susan to work. My vision is to have a little reading chair here. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but I would love to make this a full reading section. Not a priority right now. Let's get to like actually building this shelf. Or not building it, stocking it, if you will. First, on the top, I want to put Red, White, and Royal Blue because that's my favorite book ever. Kind of want to put them... I do love this quote and I want to put it up there. It's by Alice Notley from, or Notley, I'm not actually sure, from Grave of Light, and it's she's so pretty when she's reading and sleeping and laughing. She's pretty all the time. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. I feel like that's too busy. You know what I'm saying? I have my Artist's Way book and Morning Pages journal. I think I'm gonna do that one on this side. Perfect. And then this is a best friend's book that my best friend got for me and wrote a little note in. It's so sweet. And it's like a really good coffee table book, but I do want to highlight it, so I think I'm gonna do it here. Okay, I read self-help books the most, so I think I'm gonna put them up here. Okay, y'all, it is 6:07. We're about to go to my junk journal night. I'm so excited. The kind of setup of this is you paid $20 to get a ticket where they provide all of the junk for you. And I'm assuming like scissors and tape and everything. But if you didn't have a journal, you could pay an extra $5 for one. So I didn't. I'm just gonna bring my own because it's so cute. Here's my front page. I only have a couple spreads. Well, here's one of them from my last day of grad school and like the grad school pictures we took. These are like solo dates, like movie tickets, my new journal. This is New Year's Eve. So that's all that I have right now. I'm hoping to fill up these 2 pages so I can use my letter stickers to say junk journal night or something. And I've never been to this bookstore before. It's kind of been something on my local bucket list. So I'm just reading this, and then I also have one of my favorite glue sticks. These are the best. This one's almost gone anyways. I know that they're probably gonna have some there, but just in case we have to like pass them around or something. Here we go, junk journal in purse. Let's go have some fun. I'm not sure how much I can record, but I paid for a ticket, so like I feel like I can document it.
It's like a repurposed journal, like they just kept the pages.
Freedom. I'm really proud of her for having that.
Okay guys, I just got back. That was the most fun night I've had in such a long time. I am thrilled that I went. So it was less like a class and more of a do whatever you want to do. So there were a couple ladies that were in charge, and they kind of showed their own junk journals and explained what the process is for anybody who maybe hadn't done it before. The tables were just full of junk and stickers and glue sticks and scissors, and so you could kind of just pick whatever, and it was very communal because it's like different junk at different places. You had to ask people for scissors or glue sticks or stickers, or if they were using that paper. And I went alone, and I wasn't super nervous because I'm pretty comfortable doing things alone. I love going to movies alone. I'm not afraid to go to a restaurant alone, but going to like an event alone is always interesting, and like you never know how it's gonna go. I felt so welcomed, and so like people like talked to me, and I just like kind of introduced myself, and everybody was so nice. And my best friend is really crafty and actually is the one that got me into junk journaling, but I need more friends here that love crafting, you know? And so anyways, I had such a good time. There are a couple places that I need to tape up with some regular tape because the like washi tape isn't super strong or whatever. This is a spread that I landed on. So let's see, I'm trying to make sure you can see it. I loved this huge card, so I kept that whole thing, used washi tape to kind of like tape it on there. And then on the other side, one person had a Matilda book with these really cool illustrations. So I took one whole page and covered the backside of the big huge card, and there's another one right there that I just thought was awesome. This guy is like getting himself ready in the mirror, and it's so cute. Oops, sorry, that was Clyde. And then these people are looking at a little bird. It's so precious. And then there was this little like trivia card, so I also kept that, a bingo card, and then I kind of alternated the background. So I used this like gold and tan paper on the bottom here and on the top here, and then the blue on the top here and on the bottom here. Just some random stickers, and then they give you one of your own pictures. So this is a picture that I took. It's actually going to be a thumbnail for an upcoming video. I'm doing a whole journal ecosystem video. So anyways, this will probably be my thumbnail. But I also got my new bookshelf today, so it felt like the perfect little picture to put in there. And then this side, which is my favorite, there was this big like denim page, so I cut it up and wanted to make it look like a pocket. So I did that. Also, look how amazing these stickers are. I love cheetah print or leopard print. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I always say cheetah print. I wanted something on here to say junk journal night, and once I saw the denim paper, I was like, I need to make a denim pocket. So that's what I did, and I stuck a bunch of stuff in there, which I'll show you. This was just a cool paper that just seemed like a little vintage. It really kind of fit the vibe of the bookstore that I went to. And then some random stickers, corner stickers that are cheetah print. This cute dog sticker I just really like. This is a Humpty Dumpty. It's not a sticker, it was paper, but it was just so cute, and I feel like it tied in the red. And then in my little pocket, I put a bunch of stuff. There was some junk that I just didn't want to put on this spread, but I wanted to take with me. Okay, when I go to events, I try to like explain what it was. So I wrote on this little paper kind of like what the event was and what I did and everything. There's this cute little tag that says many thanks. And then I thought just this kind of paper would be good in the background of spread. This sticker, I love the colors in this sticker, and I want to use that on a future spread. And then also there were so many dog stickers, and I just really liked this little guy. So I kept all of those and put them in my little pocket. I think I might print out my ticket for this. I keep on saying event, but this little craft night, because I want to document that too, and I like having some like authentic scraps, but it also is really fun to just play with random papers and see what you come up with. So the moral of the story is I had such a fun time. Apparently they do it once a month, so I'm gonna start going to all of them. Everyone was so nice and welcoming to me, and you could tell that some people go every month. I need to find some cheetah print stickers because I'm very into that right now. So anyways, this is the conclusion of my junk journal night. The next section of this video is going to be about advocacy and decorating the sign that I'm taking to the peaceful protest. And I have honestly, like the past couple days, really been struggling to compartmentalize all of my feelings about our current administration and how horrible they are. I'm really lucky and privileged enough to have a really wonderful life, but I know that that is not the case for everyone. For me, it's just sometimes hard to find a balance between staying educated and staying informed, and also finding, ways to be happy. I don't know how you see what's going on in the world and you don't feel enraged. Like, I think that's also a part of it for me, is seeing people not care and not acknowledge it. Like, it's one thing to set a boundary with yourself and not post anything political, and I understand that there are many situations in which people are unable to, speak their truth because they need to keep a job or they need to keep a relationship or whatever the case may be. But it still enrages me to see people not care and not acknowledge what's happening when people are being kidnapped off of the street. And I don't have all the answers. I can't fix all the problems, but like the least I can do is acknowledge that it's happening and try to advocate. Everything is political, including art, including music. And I just really enjoyed sitting with a diverse group of mostly women and just enjoying crafting and not being overwhelmed with the weight of the world. I guess if you are feeling similarly, just know that I'm right there with you, and what you're feeling is normal. The stuff that's happening in the world is not normal. Hello guys, it's a couple days later. I ran to Dollar Tree a couple days ago and got some stuff to make a poster. I really liked these letter stickers, so I got 2 different packs of them. And I also got 2 poster boards. I'll insert some clips here of me going to Dollar Tree. I got 2 posters, but I'm just gonna bring one and I'm saving another for another one that I'm gonna go to in a few months, or a few weeks, I mean. So I wanna fill both sides of one of them, and I wanna, on the front, put fight ignorance, not immigrants. And then on the back, there's not really a front or back, but on the other side, I want to write, this isn't about politics, it's about humanity. Don't mind, I need to clean up a little bit. I just changed into my new crew neck. It is so comfy. I got it off the TikTok shop. I looked at a bunch of different stores because they sold it at different places, but it was cheapest on TikTok shop. So, but it says big fan of human rights. So I'm actually gonna wear this to the protest, and I figured, why not wear it right now while we're making the sign for it? I'm gonna start, when I bought the stickers, I didn't know what I was gonna write on there or spell out. Also, Clyde has been laying on this all week. Maybe I'll do the bottom one. I think I'm gonna do fight ignorance, not immigrants first, because I don't think I'll have enough letters to do the second one, so I need to go back and get another thing of these stickers. I'm gonna cut out these letters because I want to see the spacing. It doesn't have to be perfect because obviously that's not what this is about, but if it is like really off center or whatever, it's gonna bother me. I'm back. I'm still in my PJs, so don't flame me. I obviously finished this part yesterday and then had to go babysit. I ran to Dollar Tree and tried to go pick up some more of these stickers, but they don't have any more. I think I can make this work with the letters that I have left. I think I can, but I'm gonna start by filling in these letters with the Sharpie because I want it to like really stand out. Hello guys, we're back. Today I have polymer clay magnets. I ordered this set off of Amazon and I have opened it. I started to play around with it a couple days ago and then I got busy, so I have only opened up the white. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to all who celebrate. I don't care about NFL, I'm definitely a college football girly, so I just care about Bad Bunny and I cannot wait for his concert tonight. I also ordered some magnets and I'm gonna have to bake them like in the oven first before I put them on a magnet and put them in my fridge. But I did order some. I've been on Pinterest religiously the last like 2 weeks waiting for this to come in and just excited to get started because I wanted some inspiration, and people on Pinterest, probably hit the train. People on Pinterest are so creative, but because I've never done this before, we're gonna start small. Today, I'm gonna focus on making a football because it feels appropriate because it's Super Bowl Sunday, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I'll make something else. We'll see how long it takes. And this little starter kit seems great. I think there's like 50 colors in there. I can't remember. Something like that. And a bunch of little tools and some, looks like earring backs, like if you're gonna make clay earrings, necklaces. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Rings. I could probably make a cool ring in there. I looked on Pinterest, like I said, for some inspiration, and I have a whole board now that I'm gonna share in the description box if you wanna see what I'm hoping to build up to. I'm pulling out my little cutting board that I use whenever I use my X-Acto knife when I'm scrapbooking. You gotta look at these colors. There's a couple different browns. I like this one. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna do brown and white, obviously for the football, and then we'll go from there. I did bring out my magnets because I want to compare the size. Here's one of the magnets. I don't know if you can see that. And we need a little bit more brown. I am interested to see like how much clay I need, you know? We'll shape out our little football. Today's been such a nice, relaxing Sunday. I did a nice like reset, cleaned up this morning, washed my bedding, all the good stuff. It's actually already back on my bed. And that's just the best feeling. I took an everything shower. I wanted to do all of that because it's Super Bowl Sunday. And my parents have YouTube Live and they logged in for me while they were here so I can use their account. I didn't realize you could watch the Olympics on YouTube Live. What? I've been watching the Olympics. I actually have it on right now, it's just muted. I started with watching the men's, is it called luge? They lay down and they're like steering, I think with their feet they're steering. That is just fascinating to me because I'm very uneducated on that sport, so I don't know how any of that works. So I started with that, and I think the like women's version of that is called the skeleton, which I don't know why they're different names, but I don't know. Once again, I'm talking about something that I don't know anything about, so I need to be quiet. And then I watched a lot of the women's free skate, and now I'm watching men's free skate. The thing about me is like I'm rooting for everyone. Like I don't want anybody to fall. I don't want anybody to get hurt. There's nothing worse than like seeing someone's dreams be crushed. The whole idea of being an Olympian is crazy to me because what do you mean you spent your whole life practicing for this and you get one chance? Like that is just wild. But honestly, I love the Olympics, and I never played like a winter sport, so it's cool to watch something that like I don't know anything about. I get emotional seeing them fall because I'm like, no, I know you've worked your whole life for this, and that's so unfair. I did see that some people will like bake the shape of the whatever they're making and then paint on top of it. So I need to look more into that. Honestly, you can do it however you want, and that's the beauty of it. All right, here's the beginning of my football. Also, if you live in the South, can you please tell me what's going on with the weather? Like last week or the week before, we were having the snowpocalypse. And today I go to take out the trash and I'm wearing shorts and I'm fine. I even had to turn my AC on today because I was hot. I've lived in the South my whole life, but that's just ridiculous. Okay, I'm seeing it come together. All right, all right. I feel like I'm holding my breath. I think I'm gonna love this just because I love little things. Like little knickknacks. They're just so cute and fun. And that's how this feels to me. Oh, maybe that's the technique. Here's my little football. I love it. I'm gonna figure out how to bake these babies later. I wanna make one more. So let me look at my Pinterest board. We're gonna try to make a little King of Hearts card. I already have the white out, so I'm just gonna make one with what I have left out here. I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. These little things are so cool. Really the like hardest part is getting it smooth. I'm gonna pull out some red for the little hearts. Oh wow, USA got gold in the figure skating team event. Okay. Here's my little love note, black. All right, my phone died, so I had to wait to finish it. But these are my little creations. I have my oven heating up right now, so I'll show you what they look like after I bake them. And then I'll probably end up glazing them later, but I think you have to bake them first. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hello, besties! It's a couple of days later. And I'm about to go to the little concert that I signed up for, got a ticket for. I don't know why I explained it like that. It is absolutely frigid. It's like 24 degrees and it says it feels like it's 6 degrees. So I'm going for comfort, and I'm wearing my little cheetah, what's this called? Like my little cheetah number, if you will. I really need to wash my hair. I did little French braids into a bun, if you can see that. Okay. I've got my mom jeans and then these booties with some socks. I got those booties at Goodwill and I love them. I wear them multiple times a week. But it is 4:57 and the doors open at 5:30 and it's like a 30-minute drive. So we're gonna go.